Well, we've just had the JSE release its second study on black ownership on the exchange, and results showing that black South Africans hold at least 17% of the top 100 companies listed on the JSE. Now that we can compare to the first set of results, what pace of transformation are we seeing at the local bourse?
What we are seeing is a continual refinement of the numbers, and that's important to understand that we, even though we've been going at this for 2 years now, we are still not finished. And the improvement that we've seen is that last year, what we could say is that 88% of the total market cap is owned by blacks. Now we can say for sure that 17% of the total. However, even that must be put into context, because the total market cap of the JSE is not available to white or black South Africans. For example, 1/3 at least is owned by foreigners. So that's not available to either white or black South Africans. So the 17% of the total must immediately be put in context and compare it to what is that as a percentage of the available pool. And the available pool is 54%. So it's a question of 17 over 54, and that equals 32% is now of the available pool is in black hands. So that's making good progress in our view.
Run us through the process that you're actually underway with at this stage, because we know that the top 100 companies have been evaluated, but that still leaves, what, 32% of the equity market to be researched, right?
No, the top 100 companies equals about 85% of the market cap of the entire JSE. So that means that the remaining 307 companies make up 15% of the market cap. So that's one issue where we've used as our sample the top 100 companies, because it's representative in anybody's terms. What we have refined, the difference between last year and this year, is looking at all the mandated investments. Those are the investments that individuals don't make in their own right. They are made on their behalf by pension funds, pension funds, unit trusts, ETFs, provident funds, etc. That's a huge process. Those mandated investments make up about 36% of the total market cap. We've now analysed half of that, and that exercise has indicated that at least 9% so far of the 36% is in black hands.
Yeah.
When we analyse the second half, obviously the 9% will go up.
So that's the status of things as it stands right now, and you're saying that we are seeing progress right there. What does data like this, research like this represent for the JSE? Why is it important that we have this kind of empirical data about black ownership at the JSE?
It's very important because this is designed to inform policy debate issues. For too long now, this exercise had not been done. It's never been done by anybody. This is the first time it's been done. And it can only be done with the help of the records of the JSE and Straight, the company called Straight. So anybody who says that they've done the work is not being truthful. Now, in the vacuum that we've had up until now, the vacuum that existed without this research, too many people have taken flyers as to what is the black participation on the JSE. This exercise is designed to inform that debate, and that's our agenda. We will continue refining the data, making it more accurate, so that the policy debates that take place can have better, more accurate data at their disposal.
What about in terms of impetus it gives an organization like the JSE in stimulating activity moving forward, Russell? Just how much priority do you give information like this? Because, I mean, looking at this data that's filtered through, we've got 8% held directly, off the 54 or 60% available for South African investors, 8% held directly by black investors. That's remained static from last year, and only an improvement in the mandated investors investors on, in the market, or mandated investments in the market. So one would assume that independently, black investors aren't being aggressive enough and would need some kind of stimulation from an organization like yourselves.
Yes, we would like to see that as well, frankly. There's at least another 14%, which we call retail, which hasn't been analyzed, which is the rest. This is when you've started with 100% of the value, deducted the mandated investments, deducted the foreign-owned shares, deducted the state-owned and treasury shares. Then you come to a number, around about 14% of the total, which is still out there. It's definitely not all white, it's definitely not all black. And we would like to see that be representative of the demographics of South Africa over time as well. Mm-hmm. And there's no reason why it can't be. The JSE is available and open all day, every day for blacks and whites to buy shares. And we'd like to see that. However, we wouldn't like ignorant buying, or ignorant selling for that matter. Education is a huge priority of ours and a large part of the community, and we'd like informed buying and informed selling to take place.